some episodes back when I ran into this Gek. And it's like, hey, if you got a construction terminal, I'd be happy to work there. And there I am rolling my eyes saying, seriously? Like, what makes you think I even have a construction terminal? What makes you think I'm into construction? I'm too busy trying to find out who I am, where I came from, who this Artemis guy is. Well, it wasn't that late. Now I've changed my tune. Done it on a 180 so hard I have whiplash. Except it's a different system and therefore a different overseer. But the principle's the same. Hello. Is it really me? Forgive me, I've been searching for such a long time and I'm contracted to aid you in this and every cycle. Don't worry, everything was paid for a long time ago. It's got above board. As a stranger assaults me. A pheromone infesting my brain, giving me memories of places I never visited, of actions I never took. Of myself in a mirror, aged and alone. Of this Gek cradling their fallen brethren. Of a bargain made many years from now. A contract signed across the cosmos. The vision ends and the overseer remains. The overseer promises to expand my base, allowing me to recruit other workers. They require a construction terminal to get hired. Well, I hope shaking hands isn't offensive to Gek, and I double hope that my own handshake is not too strong. There's something compelling about this Gek. They shall feel at home in my home. I'll be at my station before you know it. See you soon, friend. And see you too, Sales Geklapa. You were once a humble sales Gek, and now you're working for me. 3.3 million. I don't know, I think that's enough to afford an A-class ship. Well, there are ways of making millions. Making them kind of quickly, too. Let's talk missions, shall we? Okay, so 5 life support gel. In order to get me to leave my system, you're gonna have to offer me up a little bit more than that. Exosuit upgrade charts, however. Now that's what I call speaking my language. But if I'm going to start firing at sentinels, I'm going to have to gussy up my weaponry a little. $6.4 million. I feel so poor. I'm gonna stop by my exosuit dealer. Or not my exosuit dealer, my multi-tool dealer. And see if there's anything available for weapons. Ah, here's something. Bolt caster. I don't know how good of a weapon that actually is, but it's gonna be a better one now. It's really the only weapon I got. And they had another bolt caster module. It's C class, I know, but right now It's like anything I can get my hands on. Is there installable techno... There's a pulse splitter, but I need deuterium, and I'm not entirely sure how to make this stuff. Or buy this stuff. Ah, this is a hauler. I mean, yeah, it costs a ton of money. However, haulers don't exactly fight so well. I'm not looking to carry cargo, especially in a perilous system like this. Ah, technician entity error, however that goes. You have just won yourself one Corvex casing. If only I knew some Gek. Can I buy deuterium? I can buy uranium, I can buy pure ferrite, I can buy magnetized ferrite for more than it's worth. Okay. Well, I've upgraded my boltcaster. I need projectile ammunition. I can make it out of pure ferrite. Although apparently it's 50 by 50. I'm going to stop at like 1,000. Switch the active mission to Pyrite. Actually, there is Pyrite on my home planet. I'm at my 70th alien today. This is going to sound hideously counterintuitive, but yes, I am going back to my base. Perhaps when I'm finished with my missions, my overseer will be there waiting. Then you can start doing overseer stuff. Ah, so disorienting this. There's something you don't see every day. 30,000. This thing is going to be charged in 5 minutes. And there are... Okay, so it's not going to be fully charged, even with 2 solar panels. I had the ratio the wrong way. I should be thinking of how many solar panels per battery, rather than how many batteries per solar panel. Now where is their pyrite? I knew I'd seen it earlier. Right, time to fire up the terrain manipulator. You know, I just realized how long I didn't stay in that previous system. Should have gotten to know it better. But, in my defense, I had a base to build. And a nice Virgin star system to put it on. Ooh. Okay, so for some reason there was a cactus of some kind on this deposit. And because I manipulated the terrain right under it, it just got poofed away. Doesn't mean I have to find another deposit somewhere. Yeah, that didn't cover it. Where's there more pyrite? Over here. Ooh, and the temperature's falling like a rock. Dow! I have scanned these. But I need pure ferrite. I'm gonna start building more stuff. Ooh. Better move this to cold. There we go. Chilly out. Now I was on this planet where it was minus 50 something degrees Celsius in the daytime. What's that? I think there's a knowledge stone back there. I want to see if I can find it first. How am I not able to find this knowledge stone? Supposedly it's right there. Like on top of it or something? Hey. Never mind. So 45,000 units of power divided by 55 per second. This is not going to be an easy division problem, is it? 45,000 divided by 55 is 9,000 divided by 11 is... Can I do this in my head? Well, my 9 divided by 11 is like... I think it's 8, 1 repeating. So 9,000 divided by 11... It's 818. And I'll round that down to 800. So my base can run on a full battery charge for 800 seconds. 800 divided by... 800 divided by 60... Well... 818, I guess I can round that down to 810 divided by 60 is 81 divided by 6. 81 divided by 6. Divided by 6 is 27 divided by 2. It's 13 and a half. Unless I'm miscalculating somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back to my ship. The secure depot is kind of far from here. I missed some pyrite because it was in a cave. This is one of those deposits, is it? These cave deposits really aren't all that clear. They're sort of mixed into the rock. I don't know if that's intended to be more challenging, though. There are sentinels all over the place here. Dude. Okay, I didn't mean to do that at all. There's a cave opening and I fell right into it, and fortunately I stuck the landing. There's my base. Suppose I can stick the header in there later. Maybe put a nice biodome right at the top of this tower. These things always look so cool. Problem is I might run into the same problems with the hollow terminus. 5 different stairways. It looks so weird from here. I need to refuel my launch thrusters. How long is it going to take? Too long. Alright, we're going up and right back down. I think this is the way they thought we'd travel in the future. Like if I was to take a flight to Australia, I'd go by rocket, like blast off from your local spaceport, rocket port, loop around the world, and land in Australia. Of course, rockets were like the in thing way back when I'm talking about. Here we are, a nice little trading terminal, which I should be approaching more slowly. There we go. All right. Nothing down there. Might as well learn a new word here. Used to be more of these. Alright, one of these had me destroying more sentinels than the other. What have I got out in terms of stuff I can sell? Or stuff that's for sale? I have no idea. Well, regardless, I'm going to take a look downstairs away from the trade terminal itself. See if I can find anything like salvage tech, buried scrap, whatever that stuff is, copper, unknown buildings, other unknown buildings. I'm going to go there. You're probably wondering why I'm doing this. Well, I could run into a sentinel. But, and when I do, I plan to engage said sentinel, armed with only a bolt caster, albeit a souped up bolt caster. Oh, and I didn't have to go far either. Okay, I'm going to graffiti Sentinel Stink on the side of this of this trading post. Yoink. Combat supplies. And here come the rest of them, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta shoot through them before they shoot you. Dodge those grenades. Hit R to reload. Grab those things. Because they help. And now they want me even more. So they're going to send even worse sentinels my way. And here's why you have to shoot the little ones. Because those little ones... You see, I don't know whether you saw this or not. It is not easy to talk about this and talk about fighting sentinels while you're fighting sentinels. But you notice this little monkey... Whoa. No, you don't. No, you don't. You know this little monkey wrench icon? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one sentinel is fixing that other sentinel. With that in mind, have you ever heard the expression, physician heal thyself? Okay, I do not want this happening right now. I still haven't finished that other mission. The one which has me gunning down 8 sentinels instead of just 3. There's the other one. Okay, now I'm finished with that mission. So I'm going to dig myself a nice little hidey hole and hide in there. Okay, urgent. They really, you seem, you know how serious of a threat I am. Bolt caster or no bolt caster. If I can only stay out of their sight for 20 more seconds. How are they seeing you through solid rock? Well, I guess they're not. If they actually seen me, the counter would reset. And now they've shut down. There we go. Well, that was not as hard as I thought. Maybe I give the bolt caster a little too much flack. And that's what remains of the Sentinel fleet. That little pointy one, I think, summons more Sentinels. And that one over there fixes Sentinels that are getting shot. In other words, it makes a nonsense out of your efforts to fight them. If they left behind any Sentinel remains, then they'd show up as gear icons. But none of them are showing up. Guess I must have yanked them all. Before I go to the mission agent, I'm gonna find out what this building is, because I marked it, and if I mark something, I prefer to not just ignore it, no matter why I've marked it. This doesn't look like a building, though. I mean, the last building wasn't a building either. Just a trade terminal floating in midair. And this looks like some kind of an antenna. It's a waypoint. I wonder what that did. Oh, I can see my ship. Oh, it gave me the location of another thing, a minor settlement. Wait. Now these don't have a whole lot of worth to them right now, but every unit counts. Besides, there'll be more systems. And more buried technology and more prairie dogs. And more pure ferrite too. So you get pugnium or something from Sentinels. And you can only get it from from shooting down sentinels. There's also salvaged glass. You analyze salvaged glass, and it gives you stuff. What stuff? Well, I don't know. Maybe that stuff is worth stuff? Now let's see. There was a minor settlement around. Uh-oh. Red alert. Well, I was blasting off anyway. It's not like I was refining minerals or anything. Where is this thing? Whoa, okay. I was trying to pull myself out of that dive. Come on. There we go. Well, I'm new to this whole taking down starships thing. I'm going to visit this minor settlement here. Down this way. Yeah, it's just a little outpost somewhere on the planet. It's got its own little landing pad. And one of those sets of buildings, you know, there's two, and then there's a bit of discarded junk in between them. You've seen those, right? Take that. What's this thing here? It's Alpha class, but it's a pistol, as opposed to, say, one of those very, very, very uncommon other multi-tools. Whereas Youngin looks terrified. Their terminal screen is full of orders instructing them to head out in the desert and join a military campaign against sentinels. When they see me, their eyes widen. They proffer their multi-tool towards me with trembling hands. New something blah blah blah. Liquidate Viking are in command something multi-tool weapon. Their yelps sound pleading. The fear and the movements are more than apparent. They are so on edge that they doesn't seem apparently aware any of the security cameras that surround us, watching our every move. Okay, well, if I were to take the multi-tool, that might be marked as desertion, meaning that he'd be punished. My standing with Viking would go down. So no, I'm not going to take his multi-tool. I refuse and try my best to give the young warrior a stirring bark. They look cheered by this effort, or perhaps shamed by the comparison, and take back their weapon. They will die in glorious battle. Yeah, these are not exactly the most intuitive things to work out, are they? but they've pushed me over the edge to being a close ally of the Viking. Let me see if I can buy some blueprints. I've got some nanite nice to spend. Let's see. Ooh, look at... Oh, wait, never mind. This is for... It's a waveformer cycle. I was looking for something that would give me more money. And I got lots of nanites to spend, too. Well, you know what? I might as well buy this. Might as well buy this. Upgrade to the boltcaster. And more hazard protection. The rest I already know. Okay. Well, since I've learned new technology, it wants me to install the stuff like now, but all it really is a formula, a pinned formula. I'm going to unpin that formula. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about turning in the missions. But before I do that, I need to fix this machinery. Get nanites out of it. See if there's anything available in here. Ooh, I play the stock market a bit. Get a couple thousand units out of it. There's a thing in the ground over here. A buried technology module. Yoink. Salvage data. Extract nanites. Well, every nanite counts. And it's back to my ship. This radiant pillar, however the rest of it is. There's all these little bits of cargo I haven't raided yet. I'll take that. More munitions. Back to the mission agent. Why, yes, you can recharge this stuff strictly from that menu you get to with X, whatever it's called. You can do a lot of things on the fly. I'm gonna see if I can learn more Viking language. Your something is dead. Tradition, however the rest of it is. Wait, huh. Well, I guess whoever it is might have died in glorious battle. Was that the same guy that... the verb to be, a very important one. A lot of death there. Well, no matter how unwise it is, they're always willing to teach you their language. Was there some sort of major battle going on here? There's a lot of distraught Viking at arms around. You know where the real money is, by the way? It's in ancient ruins. Let's see. Emergency, Herod outposts. Here we are. Buy myself 5 of these. Oh. And these are available for purchase too. All of a sudden it is not hard at all to... Alright, so I got... Because you can get navigation data in a lot of different places. Since I'm here, actually, I'm going to turn these missions in first. I think you can buy me off with a hypnotic guy. I don't know what it is. Alright, let's see what's in these sentinel packets here. Of salvaged glass. Let's see, we have antimatter, a Viking relic, and no more space. Well, wait a minute. I've been here before. Yeah, this... I don't have a weapons terminal. Although I'll probably end up with one later. Well, I'm going to hand this guy my Viking relic, and then talk with a traveler. You know, one of those guys who seems phasing in and out of reality. Unexpected. Hello, my new friend. What business would you something have with me? The life one tries to shake my hand, but pauses as we face one another. They are fascinated by the encounter, claiming to be a traveler. It's clear they come from a very different region of space. They have never heard of Gek, Viking, Korvax, or any of the sites I have encountered. They wish to know more in the spirit of cooperation. Well, I don't know. I don't see what I could lose from from a good faith gesture like this. If I bargain for information, then it might come off as standoffish, like Apollo was, for example. The Atlas, I don't know whether they want to talk about that or even if they know. So I'm going to tell them all. I tell the traveler about the species I've encountered, sharing with them my scans, the names of the planets I've been to, the words I have learned. They're curious, asking more and more. Nothing I say satisfies them. Eventually disappointed, they grow quiet. Well, you can't get blood out of a rock. You can get pure fire out of it, though. They hand me a gift, thanking me for what little I was able to tell them. And I've got better standing with the Viking and a glowing mineral, whatever that is. Ah, but what I don't have is inventory space. I'm going to take this, since it's practically as common as salt. Well, I meant in real life salt. Oh, they give me 2 of these. Wiring looms, I know they're hardish to come by. So I'm going to open the last of these. A sentinel weapon shard. And another Viking effigy. Well, I'm going to install this thing. No, I've been saying I'm wanting to trade up in terms of multi-tools, but ooh, 19% more fire rate, 14% less reload time, 2% less damage, or more damage. Sorry. Glowing minerals. I get tritium hypercluster. Okay, wow. I need tritium. And there, up to an easy 200 of them. This stuff, though, look, it builds safely. It's now I have ferrite and uranium, pure ferrite and uranium. But I don't think I officially know that yet, because I have both, but I won't be able to build, or rather, craft those products. Engine, here. 1 effigy. You're welcome. Let me see if I've made any inroads with any of these guilds. Grind Lopima something of something. Though the words are unclear, the badge on their life form's uniform is unmistakable. They're an envoy of the Merchants Guild. They don't seem particularly interested in trading with me, however. If this was the Mercenaries Guild, I think this would be a different story, a different attitude. I was hoping after a few missions with, like in general, I'd be able to get something more than just waved off. But all right, say it's rich in fauna. I don't think so. This is always so disappointing. Sorry, not disappointing, disorienting. I'm going to go have a word or 6 with my correct calculations, it seems. And here he is. He must have taken the portal back. You have so much to learn, so much to see, and this place will be our home amidst the infinite. Take this glass and let starlight flow into our jolly home. Thank you. I need that stuff. And it's crafted with frost crystals. Or refined from silicate powder. Everything pours through glass in the end, but there's time enough for that. There are other things we have to do. If you prepare a chromatic metal, I will use it to calibrate a science terminal suitable for a Korvax entity. The Korvax have suffered terribly at the hands of my people. Be kind to them, I beg of you. So I am to gather chromatic metal. Well, that's easy. How much of it do you want? Here we go. Although as long as I'm here, as long as I have enough pure ferrite, I thought this was the case. See where this ladder is right here? It is right in the middle of the room, where my portal is on floor 0. Can I put it anywhere else? Apparently not. So let me see. I'm going to stick this thing right here. And voila. Oh, and I must already have enough chromatic metal. I've got 48. I don't know how much he wants. There you are again, traveler. I am sure you have the required materials this time. Well, I didn't show up to before without them, so the overseer speaks strangely, implying that we have performed this encounter before. I have no memory of such meetings. As who paid them for the service they are performing for me, they laugh and claim that my child did many years from now. I was unaware that there was time travel in this game. I do not know what they are talking about. I don't know. Maybe it's a form of passing on the debt. So I'm going to hand him some chromatic metal. Perfect, friend. I knew you would succeed. Just what I need to finish the science terminal plans. And now I need 32 more, and magnetized ferret. We have littered the universe in our greed, traveler. This plan is no exception. But there is much that can be done with litter. Make your way to an abandoned structure and harvest the data from their terminals. I shall use it to fashion us plans for a storage container. I think I already have that. Selskek Lapa is reflective for a Gek. They almost seem to regret the greed that characterizes their people. They wish to make something new from the remains of the old. Is this just greed in disguise or something else? Whatever their motive, the Overseer claims that will file in data for a storage container blueprint in a nearby structure. You won't regret it, friend. I've marked you a site that seems to be ripe for exploitation.